Just barely have enough. Alright.
A deja vu I could have done
Here
without.
we go. Well, is there any viewpoints that literally explored every inch of this? It's crazy.
No more love.
Go claw! Look, the rainbow!
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon of... Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up.
Good luck! Ding dong water bomb!
You poor lost lamb.
Shower me with praise!
No more lies.
The team is too good. I can't even get through a full. Can't execute a full rotation on that. Fuck off. What is this? Oh. Yeah. Self-made millionaire. Whatever the fuck it is. Why would do that? Is there not a place to fucking park anywhere? What the hell? Maybe in the tavern? This fucking stupid quest. I just want to use your fucking... Oh, this is so stupid. Do I even know how to make a cider? I think I need that list. Wait, I do have it. It's so stupid. Son of a bitch. I literally have it in my inventory, and this fucking game tells me I don't. Fucking scumbag. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I'm so confused. Isn't that what he wants? Is the apple cider? What the fuck? How do I help him prepare up? Might have to literally fucking Google this. This is insane. Straight up insane. or something, whatever it is. This is just ridiculous. What the actual fuck, dude?
Another liar
Isn't this supposed to be a video?
Flash attack!
Can't hide the truth. Branch into song. With one heart, we pray. The deception ends here. That looks like it's worth a pretty sum. Relax. Your secret's safe with me.
Slimes. Ah. These days keeps getting worse.
Ding-dong water bomb!
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Dude. All these dudes. It's crazy that some of these, I'm like, still under 90%, and hopefully they won't set everything. But like everything, it's Sumeru, Fontaine.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few spaces. Even if you are a close friend, learn to handle my bills better. What do you like? I can't give up.
Why an adventure?
What would you like? I can't give up.
Come, my friend. Why an adventure?
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
What would you like? You are a close friend. I can't give up. I need to learn to handle my bills better.
Come, my friend. Why an adventure?
Even if you are a close friend. What would you like?
Please tell me this is...
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure.
This is not right, is it? That I have to go all around here. So,
Anything the knights can do for you?
it's good. Oh, what the actual fuck? This is straight crazy. I have the apple cider. It's not letting me give it to her. What the fuck? Is the game glitching or some shit? Can I buy apple cider from you now, you fucking scumbag? I have 3 of them now, so... Can I fucking give it to this piece of shit? Or what? What are we doing here? What the fuck is this? fuck out of here with this shit. This is not how the daily quest is supposed to go. Okay, now what was the difference? Apple cider, apple cider. Is that one like special because Mika gave it to me? Fuck. Oh, fuck you, man. I shouldn't even have to give that up after this. So what I went through to get it. So, I hope that guy's grateful. I just spent a half hour trying to figure out how the fuck to get apple cider to complete this stupid quest. Well, at least it's a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more brain exercise than the Withering Waves. Withering Waves should just give you the 60 strike instead of making you do all the skills work, because what they do have you do is just retarded. It's outright retarded. Is all I can say. So
Add Astra.
that's all I'm gonna say.
Add Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Thank you. I have to spend the rest of it. We're still doing the. Let's do Four. 16. I think what I'm going to do is spend all of
It all in.
Shower me with praise!
You poor lost lamb. With one heart, we...
Go claw! Look, a rainbow!
these
Can't hide
bitches.
the truth.
What is Duran's, let's see what Duran's. What his materials are going to be. We'll look that up right now.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to. So don't be your own fool.
Oh shit, he's got. Wait, okay, so his talent books are gonna, his talent books are gonna be Mondstadt, which I have a fuck ton of those. It's the Frostland flower, is his. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know if I get it right away anyways, but I have to do some prep in case I do. Because I always say I'm gonna get a character, and then I do. And then I see 6 them. Just kidding, that only happens once. But like even like I knew so I didn't get Scoffier because I said, "Oh, I'm not going to get Scoffier." I wanted Constellations of Ayaka because she was my favorite character. Still kind of is. Certainly one. So I said, I'm not going to get Scoffier. Spend all the money that I'm going to put into this game on Ayaka. And Ayaka still to this day is my most heavily invested character as far as just her personal shit. She's C6R2. She's the only. It's the only 5-star weapon that I have refined, and which is stupid. Misplitter or Forge is obviously one of the most useful weapons in the entire game, and I got 2 copies of it, and refined it, and gave them both to her. But she is pretty damn badass with that.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Stop that! Yoo-hoo! You on this!
Leave this place. For the
But anyway, yeah, so I was like, didn't get a Scoffier because I was like, not going to get Skirt. And then what happens? Skirt rolls around, I buy into the hype, and I'm like, yes, I love this character, love her design, all of that. So I get Skirt, get her weapon, and then I just keep pulling and keep spending money. And suddenly, my Skirt is C4. And so, and I'm damn near, I mean, I was like a couple 50-50s away from a C6. Then, the Nodcry characters are revealed, and it's like, Flynn's is the one that got way more drip marketing of the two, Flynn's and Lauma. Which is interesting because Lauma ended up being this phenomenon, I think. At least it felt that way. Just like a very differently designed character, and all the Nodcry characters have been, honestly, to this point. So Flynn's gets all the marketing. I'm like, yes, I love Flynn's. I'm getting him. Then it's announced that he's actually going to drop Phase 2. Which is crazy because, again, like we saw more of Flynn's before we saw anything of Lauma. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, I don't know, but I feel like I do kind of have my finger on the pulse of what's going on for the most part. So that was kind of interesting. Anyway, it's kind of the same thing with, okay, I'm not going to get both characters. I'll just get Flynn's, and I'll invest in him, I'll get his weapon.
The deception ends here.
And I had already gotten enough because I'm not making the Scoffier Skirt mistake again. And the Skirt team is running with Charlotte, right? Which is whatever, it's fine. Anyhow. But I get, so Nodcry drops, and Lauma's on ban. And immediately, I'm like, son of chest. It's a shitty fucking chest.
This time your curiosity
So
paid
Lauma's on
off.
ban first.
So don't get careless.
The day she drops, I'm like, I love this character. And I start pulling on her ban. Before I know it, I have not only C6'd her, but was able to pull one Masterless Stella Fortuna, C7 her, ended up giving her the level 95. Well, at that point, now I'm locked into getting Nefer because Lauma is best in slot for Nefer, and we already kind of knew that when she was released. Same as we knew basically upon Inefa release that she was going to be best in slot for Flint. So at this point, I'm now holding Lauma and Inefa, which means I have to pull both Flint and Nefer. So I ended up spending way more on this attack than I wanted to. And I said I would when not got first. When these characters were first being driven to us. So, yep. It's not a mystery to me how this company makes so much money. Gambling addicts like maybe Gamblers Anonymous or something. I already go to Heroin Anonymous. Maybe I need to go to Gamblers as well. Is that enough for me to... Oh boy, we used almost all of them to get H2. I really want to do that. Yes.
Strike a pose!
Lush as the moonlight for the everlasting forth.
Chew on this! Ding dong water bomb!
Seek within.
Actually, I haven't thought all that much content about Durin yet. I didn't even know he was going to take talent books. I mean, I assumed as much, but then again, Nefer didn't take the Sumeru talent books. She's from Sumeru. They designed Nefer as if she's like fully a non-Cry character. So I don't know. This. Fuck, I have none. Nope. No. Is hell no, that I don't. I think it's frustrating. My resource management has been trash lately.
No more love.
Yoo-hoo!
Forest, protect us.
Flash attack!
It all adds up.
Still have 3 of these thingies. What to do? What to do? Ooh. 2 weeks though. What about when do we get a new Stygian?
What?
Why does Ashru sit on the counter? To greet her clients, of course. Kitty's gonna earn his kibble somehow.
There is indeed quite a lot. After accounting for, after all, my personal lamp oil can't. These supply the cured meat, even if you soak them in milk or vegetable soup. Well, there are. What? Here, I'll show you. I suppose you could call it cooking with fire. There have been, you should know, and so I have at such times been forced to attempt to swallow this food. Though try as I might, I really was unable to swallow it. Unfortunately, my colleagues noticed how slowly I was eating. After that, indeed.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's burn smoke. back in action for a little while longer. Let's go, let's go. Okay. Let's do a little exploring. That's the foam cake shop. Whatever they call it. Oh no, I need it. What do I need? How much easier they make the collection for these new non-priorities. Ow. Damn, bro. Fucking hate.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically.
I think I
People
need to
only
switch
see
to
what they
mouse
want
and
to.
keyboard.
So don't be your own fool.
I fucking... tell you what. Fucking play as much video games as I do every single day. Fucking instantly crap up and shit. It sucks.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Go.
The blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially. Can't hide the truth.
Look, the rainbow!
A poor last lamb with one heart. It all adds up.
And the only problem with llama's healing is that you have to be creating lunar reaction. So if I go Ino before llama, then there's no then she can't be the catalyst for the lunar bloom, and she doesn't get the heal. So she's either going to get the heal or the fist. Just kidding. I know she's good. I would never touch her, but I love her. She's a good kid. What happens when I kill these people here? See that there's
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
What's this do? Nothing? Maybe I'll just go down. Ooh. How did she... I just healed you. I don't know who you were. Forgot everything I just said.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Shower me with praise!
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Chew on this! Look, the rainbow!
Oh, bitch.
The mystery unravels.
Strike a pose!
Forest, protect us. By the frostman of
My nice! Watch it!
It all adds up. It all falls into place.
I know, always getting hurt. I know. I think there's some shit up there. I don't want to do it. I don't have anything to do. With the next patch, they're not adding more map either, so. So what then? What do I do then?
We got lucky. It could have been a trap.
There's a lot of treasure options.
This time your curiosity paid off, but don't get careless.
Is that putting me at 90%? No, man. 3 more treasure chests? Still only at 88? What the fuck was that one? That's it? There's gotta be more. Yeah. Oh, up there. That's it for here. So many. This super easy. Some of the, like, Mona's item is insane. It's unbelievable. The shit they made me go through to level Mona. I think I finally have enough to ascend. But that's okay. Yeah, that was a couple months to climb all the failed and not stack. Oh shit. And finally wised up. And then we was to do that fucking bullshit. Actually, all recommended areas completed. Ooh, yeah, this is cool. Where are you going? Have I been over here? What goes on here? How am I in the water right now? Look at that right there. wonder if do I even? Okay. I need using. Yes, I miss using Shaman so much, but she doesn't work in these teams. It's not fun to have two shitty combat. I envy the people who don't care about meta at all, because I try to say that I don't, but I do, because obviously I do. I mean, if I really like a non-meta character, I invest in them, the constellations to make them meta. So
No more
that means I care about meta.
Leave this place.
Being done, weather bomb!
Oh, that's perfect. All stars. Do stuff. Oh.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You're well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, after all. One look, and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Verfnir, Vreindaughter, Tholindis.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain!
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with, given that the wild hunt has been a lot more active lately. The Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back.
First man in, last man out.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally. And Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Notcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. And
Flint's. With everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Notcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I?
database updated. Reliability of Ino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Oh boy. Hopefully this is not someone stuck in for 2 hours under the bed. So.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Whew.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the iridescent moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like, but I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Deal?
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds." The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere?
I'm taking it so literal.
Are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
No, you
That
retard.
won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic.
Who
The
called
key
it?
to the ritual
Thank
is
you.
crossing the flames
Promise I
between
have
two
not seen
worlds.
this.
In other words, the flames that burn within me.
I just-
Those burned away by
Reach
such
out,
flames
fine.
leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would.
Look her up. Look a brother up.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Everyone keeps copying.
One word of advice as you're crossing over. No matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
If you leave, you're creating. I mean, this quest is so cool, right? Going again, but wow. You know. Maybe like a couple weeks, like I want to show something. Or maybe when I have more than one person on the screen.
What a tragic sight.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog.
Well, probably are, dude.
Paimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
You just go hide behind a rock and I'll let you know after I find it.
By the way,
Find my own.
aLPrina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Oh. No, I don't think so. Sure. Please.
It all adds up.
Yoo-hoo!
Forest, protect us. With one heart, we pray.
Good luck!
Yeah, 4 good levels. There ain't much left out there.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
A fat cave. Oh.
Can't hide the truth.
You poor lost level.
No claw! Look, a rainbow!
They all died for the bomb shot. Happens every time. That's how. Fight a 412 boss, then it takes 2 turns. Or Stitching outside, it takes 2 turns. There's that stuff there. Hello. Yep.
It all adds up. Forest, protect us. By the frost.
Chew on this! Flash attack! Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see... Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water! Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out!
This is that thing I found over on the island, over by the wild footpaths. And I was asking what the fuck that thing was. Maybe it's something. It's awfully similar to that. What? Oh, hold up.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
That's so weird. How did it even say it?
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces. Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domains, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Cool.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret?
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Mind your own business. Just leave.
Felindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come? Oh, yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or
whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
No more lies.
Chorus, protect us.
It's almost too fucking strong. Close to it.
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Yeah! Can I be truth?
Show a new trick!
You poor last land. By the frost manifold.
Triplet! Ding dong water bomb!
No more lies.
Time to come clean.
Seek within.
here tomorrow. Disappears for this, so I pretty much have to finish this quest right now. For the rewards. I'll be up to 6 in the morning probably if I do that. The fuck am I supposed to do?
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
How do you put a shit up there like that? I mean, not like this. Like, what fucking actually is your problem? Why? Shit. The blank.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rarier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Emotions are like a raging torrent that's...
Is it, what?
Surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing it. Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
What?
Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Change the party setup.
There must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Yoo-hoo! Leave this place with one heart. Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of. No more lies. It all adds up.
Shower me with pick!
You poor lost one.
Look, the rainbow! You on this?
No more lies.
Where the fuck is it?
It all adds up.
Leave this place for the everlasting forest.
No more lies.
The riddle
Oh no.
remains unsolved.
Oh wait. Is that the only revival item I have? If so, that's insane.
We're so close!
Can't hide the truth.
Yoo-hoo!
You poor lost one.
Ding dong water bomb!
Time to go clean.
And it all falls in the brain. So,
We finally did it! The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
you got a poster.
It's so
Got this.
cold. Is it you? Are you here?
Just rolling this.
Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Sure
It
was.
sounded like she was speaking to a
I
long-lost
thought it was
friend.
Galindus.
None of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go! That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Let's see, all doing by yes. Wow.
Finally!
That is fucking cool.
They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
Wow. That was actually fucking badass. That was cool.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return. Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
She's like a fucking heroin addict. Can't get enough. Fentanyl addict. Oh.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rahier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as... But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you...
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Revier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Revier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength, and that's all that matters. In other words, mission...
Oh, I have to do that too? Shit. Damn, I didn't know there was another one too. Fuck. Okay, it's time to do that. I waited too. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. It's gonna do that. Dude. I don't understand.
Whoa! Aw, what a mess. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose.
Save.
I need to hit 90%.
Save me.
Okay. What happens if you do save it? Special.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble.
Smoke break. Shit. Better my junk. Fucking ghetto ass camera shot. Hey, my booty. Oh my god, you guys checking me out? Shit. Okay, we're gonna call it a night. For the one guy who tuned in, thank you so much. And we will catch ya on the flip side.